Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
Yeah, I just seen that SNL, Kanye, and I hear you talking about you being bullied for the hat. It feel kind of funny because we were just talking about the hat less than 48 hours ago. Tiana Taylor was in the studio, Fred was in the studio, a bunch of people was in the studio, and I was just addressing how uncomfortable the culture feel with you representing somebody that's blatantly hurting our people. You understand? So, you know, like, ain't nobody bullying you. We love you. We love you. We not bullying you, but you gotta stop that shit, man. That shit ain't right. And you know how I feel. I feel just like this still. Fuck the MAGA, 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 fuck the
Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. And as you can see, Swizz Beatz kind of went in on the Make America Great Again hat, which I can understand. I mean, America really has never been great for the black and brown people in the way of equality, in the way of justice, freedom, equity, and harmony. So I understand the anger, but us as black people, we must understand that the Republicans and the Democrats are like two sides of the same coin, right? They say, you know, Bill Clinton, who was recently at Aretha Franklin's funeral, was the first quote unquote black president. Well, hell, under Bill Clinton, more black men got incarcerated and thrown in jail for a longer sentence under the 3 strikes law, right? He took the welfare net from underneath, he cut that from underneath the mothers, right? Him and Hillary, crooked Hillary, they have done so much wrong to Haiti in the way of corruption, in the way of greed. So it's like these people we call Democrats, we have to really analyze and see what they have done for our communities. So let's not get caught up in titles. Let's get caught up in substance, progress, right? Not what we call ourselves at the end of the day. Hell, I don't care what Trump calls himself or his movement. What are you going to do for people who have been in bondage for over 400 years, of people whom, if it wasn't for their service, can you imagine having millions of employees for free for hundreds of years, the amount of progress you can make? Well, hell, that's what happened to the nations of this world from the labor of black and brown people. So that's why black people say, make America great again. For who? For white people? Because their power is dwindling internationally? Because their dollar is becoming worthless? Because their government sold out to the money changers who print money out of thin air, and the more money that they print, it devalues the dollars that are already in circulation? Is that why you want to make America again? So you can be at the top? Because if you being at the top is rooted in lies, if it's not rooted in truth and justice, then it's no good. So we want to make the world a better place. Not just America, not just our communities, the world a better place to live for all people. And black people, see, the scripture says that God would take the bottom rail and he would raise it to the top. See, that shows the power of God, because he comes and he works with opposites. He works with dynamics. He works with impossibilities, and he makes that thing which seems impossible possible. He comes to a destroyed people who have been the victims of miseducation, who have been the victims of identification theft, ID theft, right? Of people robbed of their culture, their God, their religion. And he comes and he raises up one from among the destroyed in Elijah Muhammad, a man with a 3rd grade education. Oh, see, this is how we're going to make America in the world again. It's going to start by helping those who have been deprived of the knowledge of themselves. See, if you really want to make America great again, then it must be rooted in truth. It must be rooted in, how did America become great? It became great by stealing, robbing from the poor, from the Native Americans, from the indigenous people. Hell, if you want to make America great again, you got to go to the root of the thing, and you got to bust up this foundation that's rooted in white supremacy, because we are not having that today. And I can understand where Swizz is coming from. White people, you can't be so one-sided and think you're going to exist in the world that we're ushering in. Jesus said you got to be like a little child. A little child is always open to learning, to instruction. Because you have been miseducated yourself by the elites. You don't know your true history. So you walk around proud and arrogant. Thinking that the great buildings and the beauty of America is built off righteousness, off morality, off integrity, when that really is the opposite. It's built off greed. It's built off lust. It's built off deception and deceit. And that's why the rulers today, the 5%, do not care about you, whether you be black, white, red, brown. They don't care about us. So they would deceive the poor whites. They would deceive the middle class so that they can continue to control the masses. But in order to make America great again, love has to be at the root. But under that love, truth has to be there. If you can't take hearing what your forefathers did to my ancestors, then you can never truly make America great again. If you can't acknowledge the corruption and the wickedness of our government, and the wickedness of those in high places, then you don't really want to make America great again. If we, as black people, when we get knowledge, we can't treat each other bad. We can't treat other people bad. No. That knowledge must enhance our character. And when our character is enhanced, then we are making our families better. We're making our communities better. I'm not coming at you from a proud, arrogant, boastful standpoint. No, that's not the heart that God has put in me for our people, for humanity or society. That's not the heart that my leader and my example, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, has, who is a warner from God. We're living in the last days of this system of things. This world, this system has to be destroyed. And if we can't accept truth, then we can never truly make America great again. It's your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.